Hello people, Josh here, bringing you a brand new series, fresh to my channel. But before I go any further, I'm just going to explain the reasoning behind it. And that reasoning is that for a lot of people, Ultimate Team now on FIFA 12, it's getting a bit boring, it's getting a bit repetitive. After all, FIFA 12 has now been out for around 8 months. So it's getting to that time where if people want to play the game, they're going to need something fresh, something new to enjoy. So hopefully in this series, I'm going to be showing you guys national teams which don't get used that much, but are national teams that you can have fun with, national teams that can do well, and national teams, more importantly, that are cheap, that everybody can afford. So when possible, I'm going to try and keep the price down, but I'm also going to show you some great teams to use. Now, kicking off this series, we have the national team of Norway. Now, at first glance, you might not think much of it, but I assure you, it really is a great team to use. It lacks in a few places, in a few aspects, but nonetheless, it is a great team overall. It will cost you around 30,000 coins. The bulk of those coins going on players like Ulyanesi, Husuklep, and Joshua King, who I have on the bench. But that aside, it is a pretty cheap, and a great attacking team to have. It will cost you 30,000 coins, but in goal here we have Knudsen. Now, from his stats there, you wouldn't think Knudsen is a great keeper, but he made some great saves for me. I really do think he should be a gold-rated player from how he performed. Honestly, one of the better keepers I've used in when I've been building these unknown squads, and he really is a great player to have in goal. But moving on to the back four, some of these players you may recognise, one of them being John Arne Riise, the Kraken himself. And a lot of you will know him for his powerful free kick and his powerful shots, and that is exactly what he's going to give you guys in this team. Bit of pace as well, but overall he has the great shooting and great free kicks to add to his team. Moving on here though, we have Brede Hangeland. Now Brede Hangeland, 60 pace, isn't the quickest, but he is 86 defending and an absolute tank to get past. He can make great tackles, and he really is an absolute rock at the back. But moving on to the right side of defence here, we have Demidov. Now Demidov, I think he plays for Real Sociedad in La Liga. Again, he isn't the quickest, but 76 defending and 76 heading does the job for a centre-back position. Unfortunately, your centre-backs don't have much pace in this team, but the fact that you have Norway over here with 91 pace, that means that when needs be, he can tuck into the centre of the park and maybe fill in for a few of your centre-backs. But moving forward here into midfield, we have Bratton. Now, Bratton is a 4-star skiller, 80 pace, 80 dribbling. Not much more to say about this guy. I mean, he does the job in that position. He has 4-star skills. I'm not sure if his long shot's that great, but he can still get down the wing, make forward, and get a few crosses in if that's your style of play. I did have more success over on the left hand side over here with Mortengam's Pedersen. Although he doesn't have much pace, I really did find his dribbling to be really good. 77 dribbling, 79 passing, and 79 shooting. Absolute cannon of a shot on him, this guy Pedersen. Of course, unfortunately, plays for the not a great team of Blackburn Rovers, but nonetheless, going forward, he is quite a threat on Ultimate Team. Got the long shot, 4-star skill moves, he does the job at left midfield. But moving into the centre of the park in this 4-4-2 formation, and we have Scalebred. Scalebred may be unknown to a lot of you guys, a player that when you saw this team, first of all, you'd be like, who the hell is that? But he is a great player, 4-star skill moves, 81 dribbling, and he has an absolute lethal long shot on him. You'll see that in the gameplay in a few minutes. But moving into his partner here, we have Tete. Now, Tete, pretty much the sole reason he is in the midfield here, there is better midfielders in him, but I felt this team needed a bit of pace to be injected into the midfield to make it complete, and that's what he gives you. It gives you 84 pace in midfield, 74 dribbling, and he can just drive forward to the front men to give them more supply. Now moving forward to the front men here, we have Tarek Elyounoussi, who really is a class player. 88 pace, 78 dribbling, passing isn't the best, but he's 4-star skill moves, great shot on him, and he really is a flashy player. I've had if I could even get my words out. I've had lots of success with him, and he really is, as I say, classy player. He will cost you around 7,000 coins. I think he is one of the more expensive players in this team, but nonetheless, really is a great player, great attacking threat. Now, his partner here, this is a bit of a toss-up. I sometimes use Husuklep, who is 88 pace, 72 dribbling, and 4-star skill moves, but I also sometimes like to swap. In fact, well, my words in this commentary are really going downhill, but I'll continue nonetheless. John Carew over here is a player I also like to put in sometimes, but that is because he's a big man. He can usually win the knockdowns. You can see there, 84 heading, But if I play John Carew, I also like to put this guy in down here, Joshua King. He is a smaller player, he's not the biggest, but his 91 pace works well with the fact that you can have John Carew knocking the ball down for him if that's your style of play. And that does work well, but as I said before, if you go with Ulyanusi and Husselklep, that is more the classy option, and the option that you're going to get more success from skilling. But I'm moving down here to show you guys the bench. I have Jarnstein in my goalkeeping position, although honestly, this guy up here has done the job so many times for me that I really feel they need to change him. Over here, Magnus Ikram, again a great option in midfield. Risa again for midfield, another good option, but again I prefer Broughton with his pace. Rinderoy, a good left back, he's got a lot of pace there as well if you need to fill it in. If you wanted more pace, you could put Rinderoy in there, but I think we would all agree that Risa is by far the more superior option. And then Jensen here, a 4-star skiller, again with a long shot, another option in midfield, as is Henriksen. John Carew, who I've already mentioned. Rude over here as well, another option at right back. Joshua King as well, as I mentioned, he's great to go up front with John Carew with his 91 pace. Hosseth over here and Solly. But now, guys, without any more talking about this team, I will actually get you guys into some gameplay. And as usual, guys, what you're going to see in this gameplay is me justifying the price you're going to be paying for this team and telling you what is also good about them. Now, as you can see here, Josh King, 91 pace, 3-star skill moves. He's a great substitute option or a partner for John Carew, and honestly, great player to have. But Breda Hangland here, absolute beast, making a last-ditch tackle there. Really is a great centre-half. But the good thing about this team that I like is not only does it have the skill moves in it and allow you to dribble, it also has great passing as well. And when you can see in these two clips here, you can have great quick passing, getting the ball through, and then Husselklep with great finishing. Also, what I like about this team is, as I also said before, Scalebread from midfield. You have the ability to shoot from any distance and he can bang them in there. Great long shots. And also, you have the class and the skill of Elyounoussi, as you're going to see in this clip. Class to go around the keeper and a fancy flick into the net. But he also links really well with his partner. Husselklep here, you're going to see a great worked goal on the break, on the counter-attack. Well worked goal. And that's what you get with this team. Classy players, great players for 30,000 coins. But as always, guys, if you did like this video, then please do like the video because that makes sense. Be sure to also put your comments down below, guys, with the teams that you're having your most fun with playing now at this pretty late stage of FIFA. But until next time, guys, I have been Josh, and I will see you all later.
It doesn't always sound that many, though, does it?
No, it doesn't. Sometimes I think the United...
Big chance! They scored!